folks, now I'm going to show you how to create your first advert to target your new saved audience of new customers and to bring them to your website to see your products. Okay. Now remember, this advert, if you scroll down, this advert is going to appear in the second or third spot of your newsfeed. You can distinguish an advert from a normal organic post by the word sponsored beneath it. So you're going to click up here on create. From here, you're going to go to add. The first thing you're going to do is to select your objective. The first objective we're going to go with is the traffic objective because we want to send traffic to our website. Select traffic. Scroll down then and give it a name. We're going to call this new traffic. We're going to call this July new traffic advert. Just for admin purposes, you can call it anything you like. That's what we're going to call it. Click continue. So first thing you're going to do is you have a look at this page. What you're going to see on the left hand side is a checklist and a sequence that you're going to go through before our adverts are complete. So if I scroll down here, the first thing we're going to do is select our audience. The beauty of it is we've already created an audience. So what you're going to click on is you're going to see your new customer's advert. You're going to click on this one. But for this example, we have named ours a different one. This is one for Gareth, which is going to be running anyway. So you'll be clicking your new customers. And as you see, it's brought up all your objectives and all the different elements that you added to your saved audience is now here. You're going to scroll down. You're going to keep placements all the same. Let Facebook do its work and put it in the best place possible because they want your advert to do extremely well, so you'll come back and use them over traditional advertising channels. Now we're going to set our budget. We're going to set our budget at £10 per day. I would encourage you guys to progress this up at the moment because it's very low cost advertising. We're going to set a start date and we're going to run this here to the end of the month. So this is your July campaign. This is going to run for the end of the month. Okay, we're actually starting on the 12th, that's today. But just for this example, if you're doing it on the 1st, you'd run it to the end, just so you can go back and look at it and rate how well it's done. So what this is telling us, for £10 per day, we are going to land in 3.5 to 10,000 of the sponsored news feeds. So every day we're going to land in 3.5 to 10,000 of these spots here, our video. Unbelievable for just £10. This changes all the time because it's just based on the amount of people wanting to bid on your audience at the same time as you. But right now you'll be ahead of the game in that, so yours will be low cost. Hence why I encourage you to spend more money on your adverts now rather than in 5 years' time when everyone else is doing it. Facebook estimates you'll get 38 to 109 link clicks onto your website. So that gives you an idea of your saved audience. So now you click continue. Now from here, this is where we actually create what our advert looks like. Now as you see, I have already created the text. I like to create text on a Word document so that I don't make any spelling mistakes. And as well, you can see I've distinguished each point here with emojis. This just makes it easier for people to read. Some people claim it's not as professional looking, but through over 6 years of Facebook advertising, I find adverts that look better and easier to read do a lot better. So your first line will want to be, are you a dairy farmer in Italy or the location you're targeting? Did you know that your cow spends more than half her time in her bed? So it's a question. Did you know this is 5,000 hours per year for her? And make it as comfortable as possible with Cocoon. We have hugging your cow as she rests. This is the problem, we have a solution. So I'm going to copy this text and bring it to your advert. So I'm going to scroll down. Just make sure that your correct Facebook page is selected. Here you might have multiple ones. And if you want, you can attach your Instagram account to this. If you don't have an Instagram account, don't worry. Facebook owns Instagram and it's going to put your advert in there at the same time. The only downside about not having your Instagram advert attached, Instagram channel attached to your Facebook adverts account is that you won't get as many likes and that on your Instagram post. But we don't care about likes. We want traffic to the website and follow them around. So we're going to create an advert. So we're going to keep this. We're going to use a single image or a video. For this one, we're going to use a video. So the first thing we're going to do, I like to scroll down and get my text in there straight away. So my primary text is here. I'm going to add in my title. Copy. Nice and simple. We're going to leave the description, it's optional, we're just going to leave that empty. Now we're going to add in some media as well. So media is your video or your pictures. I'm going to add a video. We have one already created. Now here's one that's already created. Now if you see here, I just want to show you guys as well. If you were going to go with a picture, and I click add image, Facebook actually has, if you click here on account images, if you go to stock photos, Facebook actually has a partnership with Shutterstock. So if you want it, you could type in here and write dairy farm, and you'll get lots of different images relating to a dairy farm that you can select from. If you don't have any professional images, you don't have a professional video, you can use these resources here. Now, as you see here, there's a little watermark on this image here and on all the images, but don't worry, once you create the ad, it will disappear. For this one, we are going to use a video that worked very well in the past for us. That's this one here. And click continue. Now it's going to give us a preview of what it looks like here. That's what it looks like in the mobile newsfeed. If I wanted to, I can click here. I can see what it looks like on a desktop. I can see what it looks like on, I scroll down, what it looks like on Instagram. I can go Instagram. So there's loads of things you can do. So it gives you lots of different previews of what it will look like. Fantastic. But now we want to finish this off. We want to tell people what page we want them to land on. So as you see, we would want them to land on our correct website page. Now, as you see, we've lots of different pages here. And we want to take the home page and place it right here. So we've got our website in there. Now we want a call to action. As this is the first time people will probably be seeing your advert, you probably don't want to choose a call to action that's too hard of a sale. So as you see here, you have get offer, get quote, get show times, apply now, book now, listen now. We're just going to keep it as learn more. Keep it like a soft selling approach. Scroll down, and just so you know, that's us finished, and that's our advert ready to go. And you can see different previews with it. Just double check your spelling is correct. Scroll down and click confirm. Now Facebook is going to make sure that your adverts qualify with their Facebook guidelines, and so, but ours will by keeping it nice and simple. So I see it's in draft. What you'll find out in the next half an hour to 24 hours, this will get confirmed, and your advert will be out and running in those news feeds of your selected audience. Thanks for watching. Now to create next thing you want to create is your remarketing advert.